everyone, I'm Tiffany Benson, one part of Team Benson, and I would first like to start off to say thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. We are getting so close to really growing our channel. Our goal is 250 subscribers, and once we hit 250 subscribers, we will be doing another seed giveaway. So make sure you subscribe down below so that then you'll get notifications if you click the bell on when we have the next seed giveaway when we reach 250. But today's video is going to be about 5 ways to use lemons. But first, I want to show you guys a couple things in the garden that I cannot wait for the garden tour to show you. So for those of you that told me to leave this tomato plant, that was amazing advice. Thank you to everybody on Instagram and YouTube that told me to just go ahead and leave this little guy, because look at here, guys. I have a baby tomato. I actually have 2. So that was really, really good advice. Thanks, guys. I always appreciate and try and look at all of the comments below and use those. So thank you, guys. Also, I couldn't wait to show you guys these. Look at the head of my broccoli. They're still pretty small, but they are growing in. And I have 3 nice ones. This one is my tiniest one. But they're growing in nicely, guys. Alright guys, so it is citrus season in Arizona, so lemons are at an abundance at this point. You can always find a friend that has a lemon tree like I do, since I don't have the space to grow lemons in my backyard. I have 2 amazing friends that give me lemons, or you can grow them here in Arizona because lemon trees do really, really well. So what do you do when you have all of these lemons besides give them away? Well, one thing that you can do, so tip number 1 on what to do with your lemons are juice them and make lemonade. I know that's going to be the obvious one, but not a lot of people realize that homemade lemonade is so much better than the lemonade that you buy in the store. Even Simply Lemonade is way better when you use your own lemons. Or you can also just drink lemon and water. These are really, really great for being able to help with digestion and also being able to help with weight loss. So all you do is take a lemon, cut it in half, squeeze it into some water, and I do a small amount of lemon to a lot of water just because lemons are acidic and they can take enamel off of your teeth if you just are sitting there and eating lemons. So I always drink it through a straw when I'm doing that. But just a little bit after a really big meal will help with digestion in your body. So tip number 2 is using your lemons to clean with. If you guys don't know, lemons are amazing when it comes to cleaning a toilet. The acid in them gets all the stains off of a toilet, and it leaves the toilet smelling really, really fresh and like fresh picked lemons. So who wouldn't want it to smell like that? One of the things that I do is I take just regular baking soda. This is baking soda that I got from Sprouts, and I sprinkle on the inside of my toilet, and then I cut the lemon in half, and then I just rub the baking soda into the toilet. This takes off any of like the hard water stains that you were not being able to get off, like those rings around your toilet that you're like, I swear I'm cleaning this toilet, I don't know what's going wrong. Lemons and baking soda will take that off, so make sure you guys try it. So tip number 3 for all of your lemons is to cook with them. I don't know if you guys know this, but lemons make amazing, amazing, amazing flavors in your dishes. I do everything from I add lemons to my bone broth, and to give it like a little bit of a citrus taste to my bone broth when I'm making soups. I also make a lemon butter chicken over rice, which has artichoke and tomatoes in it, which I will be making that for you guys coming up here very soon when I start some of my cooking videos. And then also you can make pies such as lemon meringue pie and other things. So you can add different sugars to make it savory, or sugars to make it sweet, and herbs to make it more savory. But lemons are amazing, amazing to cook with, and they add just the perfect touch of greatness to your food. So tip number 4, guys, is going to be using your lemons to decrease hyperpigmentation within your skin. A lot of people get hyperpigmentation. I personally get it too as well. If I get cut or if I get a bruise, a lot of times that will turn into an almost forever bruise, which will be like a dark spot on my skin. One of the things I do to get rid of that dark spot is I use lemons. Lemons will bleach your skin. So when I say use lemons, I say use them, but also use them a little bit sparingly. You don't want to cut the lemon in half and use the entire lemon. You only want to use about maybe around a teaspoon and make this into a mixture. So what I use is a little bit of turmeric. So turmeric itself is an amazing root. I always have ground turmeric in my house. It does help a lot with reducing inflammation and just helping with, if you're having those hyperpigmentations, a lot of time there's swelling along with it. So this will help with that. So I take turmeric, and then I don't have a lot of it because I just made this mixture, but also brown sugar. Brown sugar is a natural exfoliant. So if you guys are looking for something to exfoliate things on your skin, especially like your face, brown sugar is a very nice natural exfoliant, if I can say the word. And then I take some lemon and I mix it together and make a mask. I then take that mask, most of my hyperpigmentation comes underneath my armpits, so I take that mask and I spread it on my armpits and I let it sit until it dries. And then once it dries, then I rinse it off. Now, just so you know, turmeric will dye everything, so do this in a controlled area, otherwise everything will be orange. But it works amazingly and it lightens the skin to where it gets rid of those dark hyperpigmentation marks. So last but not least, lemons are amazing during flu and cold season. So anybody that is having troubles with congestion or any type of the sniffles or just trying to get rid of a cold, lemons work amazing. So I have 2 drinks that you can make with your lemons to have basically like your own personal flu and cold mixture, and that is, one is as simple as taking Earl Grey tea, which I love. And Earl Grey tea does have a bit of caffeine in it, so a lot of times in the morning I will do this if I'm starting to feel sick. So steep some Earl Grey tea leaves. Just a reminder, I live in the city with my small space garden. And then take a lemon, and while the tea is hot, squeeze the lemon into there. I add a little bit of simple syrup just to give it a little bit of sweetness, and just mix it together, and I drink it while it's hot. It soothes my throat, and then it also makes it to where I have a little bit of a pick-me-up because there is a little bit of caffeine in the Earl Grey tea, and it decreases all of the congestion. Now the second way is also with tea. A lot of times I use tea that's not caffeinated, so just a regular like black tea that's decaf, or a green tea works as well. Green tea actually works really good too. And then I take a squeeze of lemon, I put a little bit of simple syrup, and then a little bit of bourbon. That makes a hot toddy, if you guys don't know what that is, and you can drink it right before you go to bed, and it'll help you get some sleep while decongesting. I don't know if that's a word. Well, clearing your throat and your nose. So I hope those are really big 5 tips that you guys can use. Also, just a reminder, if you're using these to decrease hyperpigmentation, make sure you add a moisturizer on your skin afterwards, because it will dry your skin out a little bit, and moisturizer does help to heal the skin. So, but thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're using your lemons, especially if you're here in Arizona, because they're at abundance. You can walk down the street and find these bad boys. And yeah, make sure you guys are growing in your small space garden, because even a small space garden can provide you food. Bye.